Give me 3 minutes and I will show you why everything that you've been taught about how to lose weight and keep it off is incorrect. I'm Eliza Kingsford. I'm a licensed psychotherapist, and for the past 20 years, I've been helping people lose weight and keep it off, but more importantly, finally stop feeling out of control around food. And I want to ask you something. Let's say that you woke up one day and you decided that you wanted to be an NFL football player. I know that sounds crazy, but just stay with me. Let's say the goal of your life was to make the NFL. That's up here. If you were to come to me in my therapy office and say, Eliza, I want to make the NFL team, where do you think we'd start? Do you think we'd start up here at NFL tryouts? You laugh. Obviously you wouldn't. But what would you do first? First, you would master the fundamentals of football. So for football, what might these things be? Depending on your position, you might know how to catch a football, throw a football. You might need to know the positions or the plays. And then once you master those fundamentals, what do we do next? We make the team. You get a coach. You probably play in college. You play on the best teams. What's the point here? Before you go to NFL tryouts, you make sure that you've mastered the fundamentals of the game. Somewhere inherently, we all understand that. Mastering the fundamentals are necessary before we move up to the more advanced, higher level skills that we're looking for, and then we might reach the goal we're looking to achieve. Now, what's the problem here? Let's change the goal that you want to be weight loss. This is the thing that you want, similar to becoming the NFL football player. It lives at the top of the pyramid, except that what you've been told to focus on to get to this goal is diet and exercise. Diet and exercise is towards the top of this pyramid as well, only nobody ever told you that. Changing your diet and exercise requires some fundamentals of weight loss in order for you to have the capacity, the sustainability to do that long term. Here are just a few of the fundamentals that many of you might not have mastered. A major one, stress and emotional eating. No matter what diet plan you commit to, if you're someone who uses food to cope with life's challenges, this is always going to bring you back to the bottom of the pyramid every time. Another fundamental, black and white thinking. You're either on a diet or off a diet. I'm either following a plan or I've failed. This is a weight loss fundamental. People who lose weight and are able to keep it off do not think about their weight loss in terms of following a plan or not following a plan. They've found a way of eating that is relatively consistent to them day over day, week over week, month over month. Many people who have struggled with weight loss diets for years, maybe even decades, they're not even thinking in this way. We might call this maintenance eating. They haven't thought about maintenance eating in years. They're thinking about dieting or how they failed the diet. This is a weight loss fundamental that we need to master. Another weight loss fundamental that most people don't know about, and certainly not many people are talking about, is who are you being? In other words, what are your habits? Habits, things that happen automatically, are really, really difficult to change at the level of behavior science and neuroscience. And guess what? When you're looking at changing your diet and your exercise, what you're really saying is that you're looking to change who you are in the habit of being. This is not as straightforward as it seems. We think that if we want to stick to a diet, we should be able to just say, I'm going to eat differently. But what we don't really understand, that most of who we are dictated by our habits, what we do automatically. So when we're looking at changing diet and exercise, we really are looking at changing who we're in the habit of being. And this takes learning the skill to be able to do this effectively. The good news is that when we've mastered these fundamentals, changing our diet and exercise becomes easier, not effortless, but easier. People are able to do it successfully and sustainably long term without triggering us back into stress eating, which starts the cycle all over again. So just like you wouldn't wake up tomorrow and go straight to NFL tryouts if you wanted to be a football player, we are skipping over the fundamentals of what it truly takes to get to our weight loss goals. If you want to learn more about this, click below and attend my free training coming up where I'll walk you through this entire process and how to do it differently. Hope to see you there.